Happy New Year! It's the season of fresh starts and resolutions. If you are resolved to make a move this year, you're probably wondering what 2023 holds for the housing market. I'm going to take a look at where we've been in 2022 and share some resources of where to look for insight about where we're going this year. It's the second week of January, which means December numbers have been tabulated. I pull all my stats from Georgia MLS for Gwinnett, Hall, Forsyth, and North Fulton counties, so we can look at year-over-year trends impacting the housing market. So as we look at our stats that we've pulled, let's first focus on the year-over-year. So December 21 to December 22, interesting to me as a longtime realtor in the Atlanta market, our average sales price has gone up year-over-year about 3.5%. This is not nearly what we were seeing in our market when we were seeing huge jumps, 16%, 18% year-over-year. But this is much more of an indication that we are normalizing. Now, take a look at the number of new listings year-over-year. There is a decrease in December of a little over 20%. Just shows us that that's why our inventory is low. Active listings, however, are up a great deal by over 50% year-over-year. That tells me that things are staying on the market longer. We're not selling everything in 2 days or a weekend. The number of pendings has gone down 27%. That's pretty big, along with the number of closings. The thing that I want you to focus on is that in December of 21, our average days on market for all types of residential properties was 35 days. And this past December, it was 68. That, again, as we become a more balanced market, you're likely to see something more in the average of 90 to 120 days. Just something to keep in mind as you work with your realtor to figure out what's going to be the best setup for you. If we look at month over month from November to December of 2022, you've got a slight increase in your average sales price. Again, more normal. We just had 483, 590 this December. And the number of new listings is it's down significantly 1 month to the next, down 24%. Number of actives down about 11.5%. Number of pendings also down almost 12%. Number of closed, though, somehow we eked it out with a little over 2% increase from 1 month to the next. Everybody was trying to get that done before the new year. And our average days on market, though, you can see even month to month, we've gone up by 30%. So obviously some things are changing, and keep your eye on the true stats of the market. Historically, December to January is often the seasonal dip in the housing market. And this year, we've seen more seasonality than we saw in the last few years, okay? We didn't really experience seasonality like is typical in our area. That is compounded with the lack of certainty in the market and in the economy. The housing market is craving stability after the radical ups and downs of the past 2.5 years. And we're seeing forecasts that make me feel optimistic that we are headed back to a more normal market. Now is the opportunity to re-educate yourself on what a typical housing market looks like. You know, something I have noticed more and more are these sensational headlines like, "Are we headed for the next crash?" But then once you click into and read the article or continue listening to the story, the national expert comes on and says the opposite of the attention-grabbing, dramatic headline. They speak to the unexciting lack of drastic inclines or declines anticipated in the coming months. So, bottom line, don't get your news from headlines alone, or better yet, just ask a realtor. I promised you a look into 2023. For expert insight into the future of home prices, home sales, mortgage rates, you've got to watch my comprehensive 2023 housing market forecast video. I have linked it in the comments below and at the end of this video. Don't miss it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe so I can continue bringing you real estate resources. I'm Cindy Bunch with the Bunch team at Keller Williams, and we want to set you up for home buying and selling success.